guys wondering what a family of 7 buys at Costco? Let me take you on my Costco grocery haul and show you all the things we bought. $547 worth of stuff at Costco that will be enough to last our family the whole month and maybe a little bit longer. Hey guys, we just finished our big grocery haul at Costco. We spent quite a bit, $547.26. We have our receipt here. We did really good. Now, I did come here the other day. I was here 3 days ago and had to get dog food and toilet paper, and I bought some like corn dogs and things like that for the kids. So technically that would be a part of this as well. I think I spent $150, but I want to tell you one of the best finds that I found today that I am so stinking excited about is this. This was 17 bucks for 1, 2, 3, what are there, 6 books here? 2, 4, 6, 8 books here. Let me just tell you, I have been trying to get a copy of The Long Winter for quite a while, and it was super hard to find it online whenever I was trying to search for it, and then I just kind of gave up. So to know that I was able to get all of these books for $17.99, I'm so excited. The Little House in the Big Woods is a book that we have in our homeschool curriculum in our first grade or kindergarten. I think it's kindergarten, actually. We use Sunlight. We've been using Sunlight we're going into our 11th year, I think. But I just cannot tell you how excited I am to have found this. It was like right at the very end when we were leaving. There it was. They had all the Narnia books too, which are super great, but we have that full set. One of my uncles gifted that to us years ago. So super cool. Did you have fun?
So much fun.
So much fun. All right, so when we get home, we'll put it all out on the table and show you everything that we were able to find and or everything that we got. We are going to do, I got some stuff to make some breakfast freezer meals, just a little bit of those. I'm going to make some muffins and some breakfast tacos. But the main thing I went in there for was meats and things that we need for groceries for the next couple of weeks, but we're going to make some pretty cool marinades. We've got a salmon marinade meal that we're going to make. There's 5 of them. A Puerto Rican pork chop marinade recipe. There is a chicken breast marinade. There's a mango chicken thigh marinade, which I think we're going to actually have that for dinner tonight. What are we at? And then there's a pork chop marinade. So super, super excited about that. And they will be yummy. They can actually sit in the fridge and continue marinating for a couple of days. So really excited about that. Or freeze them for later. I'm not going to boss you around. You do what you want to do. Do it either way. So, all right. We'll see you in a minute when we show you all the things that we got. All right, guys, we are back from Costco. We have everything set out. I'm going to walk you through everything that we got. All right, we're going to start here and just work our way around. So I got 2 bags. Typically, I would not buy 2 full bags of potatoes like this. These are 10-pound bags each. I would buy 1, but I bought 2 because I'm going to make some soup, some potato soup for my mother-in-law. She's not feeling good, so she loves potato soup. She also loves chicken pot pie, which I'm going to make her, and she loves my spaghetti. So I'm going to make all those and take them over to her and my father-in-law to put in their fridge. Okay, these tomatoes, these are some of my favorite tomatoes for salads, but also they mix well into things like when you're cooking spaghetti squash. They mix well. If you're making something for the grill, you can grill them as well. Like if you make little grill packets or whatever, they're super, super yummy, and they tend to last. They tend to do really well and keep well. This at Costco, you get 2 heads of the butter lettuce. I don't always buy that. I was actually going to buy spinach, for salad, and then I like to also steam it for a side. There's other salads I will buy as well, but this time I just bought the butter lettuce, okay? Then typically I also buy the garlic in a huge jar, the already minced garlic. Lenny grabbed this, which is fine. We'll use that. It's good to have this fresh stuff on hand as well. Ginger, I've got quite a few recipes coming up that call for ginger, and ginger's so good for you, and you can put it in so many things just like garlic. I will probably give some of these to my husband's daughter, to my stepdaughter, Kelsey, and also maybe even give some to my in-laws because I know they'll cook with them. Cherries, like it is cherry season. I love cherries. Avocado, all of these are actually hard as a rock. So I don't have to worry about using them right away, which makes me happy. Spaghetti and squash, you can get this time of year. You get a bag that has both of them in there. I like to use zucchini. I spiral it and use it for my spaghetti noodles. In the winter time, you can get frozen spiraled spaghetti at our Costco, but in the summertime, this is how they carry it. I actually will probably use this as a side dish, or at least half of it I will. Cut it up, cook it in some olive oil with garlic and onion, maybe some ginger, and put some tomatoes in there, and it'll be super yummy. So, got that. Strawberries, we got 2 things of strawberries. Our kids like to eat strawberries, so we have those. Brussels sprouts. These are so super good from Costco. Not everyone in my house likes them, but you know, it is what it is. We got a bag of those, so that'll be a side one night. You can take it or leave it. If you want it, you can eat it. If not, whatever. Mangoes. Oh my word. Let me tell you, when we moved to San Antonio, we've been here for 3 years. Let me just tell you that mangoes are everywhere this time of year here. I'm amazed. I don't remember mangoes being this plentiful in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, which is where I lived for 40 years. So I was born and raised there. So these are, I have a box that is, I'm going to actually eat one in a minute because I love them. And then 2 of them I'm going to use for a marinade that I'm making for chicken. So I made sure that some of these were tender and ready to use. This one's hard as a rock. I've got a whole nother box down here, and these are all hard. Not ready. That one's a little ready, but not much. So those are so good. Limes and lemons, got both of those. I love limes in my water. I'm using these for a marinade. Okay. Then let's go back over here to some of the frozen produce. We got broccoli. We like to use the frozen broccoli for sides. I got the dark cherries. I am giving them to my mother-in-law. She needs some good antioxidants right now. She's got gout. And she has shingles. She's got a lot going on, bless her heart. So we are going to, I bought these with her in mind, and I'm going to give her, I may give her all of these, but I will give her some of the fresh ones as well. Let's see, what else do we have that is fruits and vegetables? I guess that's it. This, I know it's not the best cheese in the world health-wise, but this is what my kids love to use for their grilled cheeses, and my teenagers will make grilled cheeses for everybody for lunch, so that's yummy. I got some sandwich meat. This is a pretty good one from Costco. It's 3 individual bags in there, and you can freeze them, and then you've got a container too. So you could freeze individual packets, you know what I mean? So you don't have to freeze it all. Lenny picked this up. I thought he got 2, but I can't find the other one. It may be in the car somewhere. I went and looked, but I don't see it. It is, it's gluten-free, wheat-free, vegan-friendly. They are pita breads, so they're good for sandwiches. You can make little pizzas on them. He actually might be making them using them for pizzas. We got some gluten-free bread. We have a child that always has stomach issues, and he has a friend that's gluten-free, and we've noticed that when he eats the same things that she eats, that his stomach's not in a wreck. So we've been trying to introduce more and more gluten-free stuff options for him here at home. So we got this, and yeah, there you go. Spaghetti noodles, which I always buy in bulk. Hot dogs, my kids, they really like hot dogs. They will eat them for lunch. They will eat them in between meals. They will eat them anytime we let them. Pesto, I love pesto. And Sam's and Costco both have great store brand pestos. We're going to use this for a marinade on a dinner. It'll be super yummy. This I have, back in December I started eating low carb or very lean and lean protein, low or no carbs. And I have been substituting for ground beef a lot. I've been substituting ground pork. Not all the time. There are times I still eat ground beef, but I've been doing this a lot. And I have not loved the ground turkey options that Costco has, and I tend to go to Sam's to get my ground turkey because I like for it to not be mushy. I don't know any other way to say it. And the brand that Sam's has is not mushy. I think it's the Jenny O. And at Costco, the one that they have, it just looks like mush. It's in a little bag. I don't like it. I don't like it. So I saw this today at Costco, and I thought, you know what? We're going to try it. It is more expensive. This was $16 for these two. I don't like the price, but I am going to try it and see how I like it. And at least I know that if I don't, because we do Sam's and Costco, at least I know that if I don't find if I'm at Costco, I can get some good turkey if I need it. These chicken breasts are great to have on hand when I throw those in the slow cooker. I grill them. I do all kinds of things with them. I love them. And I love that they're individually packaged in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's individual sealed packages. So that's really good. All right, I got 2 things of eggs, and look at that. This is, so back in December when I started eating less sugars and low carb and lean protein, I stopped buying coffee creamer for my coffee, and now I buy half and half, and then I use a natural sugar alternative. This is acai, is that how you say it? I never know if I'm saying it right. Hopefully I'm saying it correctly. These were on sale for like $4. I got 2 of them. They're great to add into smoothies, but also they are a power food or a superfood. They're with antioxidants and omegas. So I bought 1 to keep and 1 to send to my mother-in-law because she needs stuff like that right now. I really wanted to find some cherry juice for her, but I couldn't find any. Sometimes they have it at Costco, sometimes they don't. This is the most amazing heavy whipping cream. We got 2 of them. Sometimes I'll put it in my coffee, but other times I just use it for soups or for baking, or what have you. Let me rephrase that. For a while, since last December, I have stopped buying sour cream. I do have some sour cream in the fridge right now because on one of my trips, they didn't have plain yogurt. So I had to use the regular sour cream. So in those situations, I will buy it. But otherwise, I like to keep this. I'll either get the Sam's brand or the Costco brand. And I use this instead of sour cream, and I love it. I put it on my tacos. I put it in my soups. I put it in my mashed potatoes. I shouldn't be eating mashed potatoes, but when I do, I really, really like it. I grabbed some of this just as an easy, quick breakfast because we will be starting our new homeschool year in the coming, we're either going to start this week or next week. I don't know. But I wanted to have some easy breakfast ideas or easy breakfast options, so I grabbed that. We're out of A1, and one of our meals is going to be steak, so I grabbed that. We are low on olive oil, so I grabbed olive oil as well. I buy the big, huge thing. Almost any meat that I'm cooking, especially a ground meat, whether it is ground pork or ground turkey or ground beef, I always start with olive oil, garlic, and onion in my pan, and so I buy it in bulk, and it'll last us a month to 2 months. I actually have never gauged it. I would say closer to 2 months probably. I got some of the the Olive Garden, what is that called? Salad dressing. I got some of that for our salads. And then, let's see here. Let's see what we have. For our meats, I needed some chicken thighs. Now, I will tell you, here's my dilemma. I prefer to buy my chicken thighs at Sam's. And I can get enough chicken thighs in a big bulk that are boneless, skinless for like $1.99 a pound. These are $4.99 a pound. I do not recommend spending that much money on chicken thighs. The problem is I wasn't at Sam's, so I had to buy what they had at Costco. And at Costco, the non-organic has skin on and bone in. I mean, I'm being lazy, I guess. And it is a little cheaper if I buy it with the skin on and the bone in. But like at Sam's, I can get bone and skin on for 99 cents a pound. So it's kind of frustrating. I feel like my options for fresh chicken are a little more limited and a little more expensive at Costco. But since I was in there, I bought it. We'll survive. It'll be fine. But I did pay more than I would like to pay. So this I am using for, I believe there are 4 thighs in each little individual packet in here. So we are going to make a mango marinade to go on these. That'll be super yummy. Pork chops. I love Costco's pork chops. These were $16.99. And how much is that per, let's see, can we focus on it here? How much? It is $2.19 a pound. I feel like that's pretty good. This is bone-in pork chops, and I'm going to make a marinade, a Puerto Rican marinade to go with those. One thing that if you've never tried Sam's steaks, you are missing out. They make amazing steaks. I typically do not buy these thin ones, but you do pay a pretty penny for their steaks. I mean, I can go in there and spend $100, $125 on steak. Easy. But this is the ribeye. It's cut super thin, 48 bucks for, what is that? $12.99 a pound. That's probably not the best price, but it is, their steaks are awesome. This is almost 4 pounds. I'm going to make a marinade to go on those, and those will be grilled as well. That will be one dinner for our whole family. Where these pork chops, I can get 2 dinners. This will probably be, I will probably only use 2 packs. Let me show you what this looks like. By packs, I mean this. So it's 3 individual packs. I will probably only use 2 of these for a dinner, and then I can freeze the other one. Okay? All right. What else do we have here? I got these grain-free tortillas. We do eat a lot of tortillas, quesadillas, breakfast tacos. I'm going to make some breakfast tacos. I have other tortillas for everybody else, but I grabbed these so that our teenager can try them and see if, I mean, we know that when he's eating gluten, it affects his stomach. So we're going to have these on hand, and we can freeze them. So that is good too. These were, there's only 20 in here, and I want to say they were $11, which is pricey. He'll be the only one eating them. So there you have it. All right. My kids are a little disappointed. I did not bring any sodas home. They love when I go to Costco and Sam's because I bring home sodas. I got these Honest Kids organic drinks, which my little kids will drink. You can see we've got empty ones there that need to be thrown out. But the little kids will drink these. And then I have the Body Armor. I always call these Under Armour. Does anybody else do that by accident? I have the Body Armor, which are good for one of my kids. He takes those to his soccer practice and soccer games, but then they're just good to stay hydrated in the summertime, period. Tons of water. Yes, we need to increase our water. I did grab, these were $12.99, I think. I grabbed these, some extra mixing bowls, but also it'll make it easy for me to take big things of soup over to my mother-in-law so that she can have those. I did get toothpaste. We were out of toothpaste. This is the one that we always buy from Sam's or from Costco. And I've been having a little bit of some sensitivity issues with when I drink cold and eat cold stuff. So I bought Sensodyne. I know this stuff is good. I've used it before. I should probably be consistent with it. This was kind of pricey. All right. I do love Costco's version of Tide. I feel like the price is good. I always break everything down by the unit so that I know I'm getting the best price for the unit. I also like Sam's version of Tide. However, for about a year now, every time I buy the Sam's one, it leaks around here. So like when you have it sitting like this, it leaks out from somewhere around the edge. It's not leaking from the spout. It's leaking from the seal over here. So, I mean, they got to fix that. I would think by now they would fix it, but there you have it. So I've been grabbing this one from Kirkland's. I really like it. My husband, see, when you take kids to the store, they want to buy junk. When you take husbands to the store, they want to buy things too. So this is for reaching stuff. I'm giving him a hard time, but we could use one of these for ourselves. We're going to keep one for us, and we're going to give one to my in-laws because they could really use it. Store brand fabric softener. I don't always use fabric softener sheets, but when I do, I do like these, and I do like the Sam's brand too, in case you're wondering. This was on sale for a really good price. It's 2 thermoses, which will be really good for, so I work from home, not only I have a blog, but I also run a business with a business partner, and we have a membership and we teach people about blogging and all that jazz. And I'm in a lot of meetings 2 days a week where we do masterminds and membership trainings and all that. So I thought these would be good to have for Jack and Luke Henry, who are 5 and 7, so that I can kind of pre-make a lunch for them that is warm already and easy for them to take out. And it just makes it easier for my husband and for the teenagers that are helping. And, I'm sure that makes sense. But also we'll have them to take to the park or whatever. This is that steal of a deal that I was telling you about. Of course, I already opened it in the car and was looking through them. That was such a good price. I think that's it. So this was, again, $547. Lots of breakfast, lots of lunch, lots of dinners, lots of stuff. $547.26. All right, guys. I hope that you are encouraged to buy in bulk when it makes sense, because you're always going to get a cheaper unit price when you buy in bulk. But also, we're going to make some freezer meal and some yummy dinners and some freezer breakfast stuff or some bulk breakfast stuff. So I hope that you feel encouraged. Leave any questions in the comments below.